Amicus animae. It's been a day, Scratch. Come here, boy.
I had a wild dream last night. This beautiful entity came to me, promised to protect me, told me the parasite in our heads could give us power. Sounds like it. What did you make of it? Damn right. Things like a splinter. We just need to find a way to squeeze it out.
Still alive. So that's progress.
Did you have any strange dreams of late? Vivid ones? Don't play coy. It happened to you as well, didn't it? It's all over your face. Damn. I was hoping my imagination had gotten the better of me. But this must be something more. This dream companion wanted me to use the tadpole, use its power. Whoever it was claimed to be an ally, but I don't know. It seems like we can't escape this mess, in the waking world or otherwise.
I had a dream last night. A vivid one. And so did you, judging from the way my tadpole is tingling. Someone came to me and promised to protect me while claiming that the parasite could empower me. Tempting as these powers sound, we should recognize this dream for what it is, the tadpole's little trick. No good ever came from trusting honey-tongued strangers conjured up by illithid worms. I wouldn't advise it. Play with fire, and you get burned. That's always the way of it. Seems unusual to me. Then again, we're talking about tadpoles inserted into our brains by rubber-skinned tentacle monsters. There's nothing usual about it. All the more reason to stick close. I think you'll agree. Anger. I understand. We've been preyed on by illithids, suffered insertion of a mind-bending worm. Bloodthirst is another matter. But perhaps not too big of one, if it's a devil or demon's flesh you're wanting to tear.
Looking ahead.
Glick. I had a dream. As we all did, I suspect. Someone came to me and promised to protect me while claiming that the parasite could empower me. The parasite has taken root, it would seem. Every word, every promise, it is gate deception. A wise choice. These parasites are a threat to be destroyed, not an opportunity to be exploited. Make space, and my might is yours. Good. Our victory is most certain.
My apologies. Huh. Not quite myself just yet. I had the strangest dream last night. A visitor came to me. A vision of unparalleled beauty and power. She told me she was watching over me, protecting me, and that our tadpoles could prove beneficial if we embrace what powers they have to offer. An uncanny apparition. Not entirely sure what to make of it. Very curious. In all my readings on the effects of illithid parasites, I've never come across any accounts of correlating dreams between infected parties. Another unique quality of our predicament, perhaps. Are you inclined to take these visitors at their word? If so, we have far more to learn about the powers at play here. Our ignorance as to the exact nature and intent of our saviors is hardly cause for celebration. I hope your confidence proves well-founded. God knows we could use all the help we can get. I'd be delighted. Though, someone else will need to watch the cookpot, of course. Magical. So, shall we? We're a long way from Waterdeep. Mucked in for Waterdeep.
How many die today? How many die tomorrow?
Go ahead. I'm listening. I question the wisdom of that decision, but so be it. I'll be here in the meantime, idling away the hours.
Everything is clear.
I had the strangest dream last night. There was a visitor promising me protection and all sorts of delicious powers from the parasites in our heads. Given our shared affliction, I suppose you had a similar dream. No need to be shy. This is a good thing. Now we can see what these tadpoles can do for us. Is there a reason you're such an utter drip? I mean, do you have some sort of condition? Honestly, it's like you hate good news. Did you actually want something, or are you just here to spoil my fun?
Something the matter? The wound on my hand. It never quite heals. And sometimes it causes terrible pain to rip through me. It's my burden, though, from Lady Shah. I can feel her influence somehow. I cannot say. Not with what I can recall. But even then, it would not be for me to question her will. Lady Shah has her reasons. It's difficult to say. Sometimes I wonder if it's supposed to be guiding me, punishing me, testing me. But perhaps it's none of those. Perhaps it's completely random. I'd like to hope there's more to it than that. Some meaning that Lady Shah will reveal to me when the time is right. Until then, all I can do is endure. All right, some company wouldn't hurt on the road, especially if there's trouble.
All is ash and meat.
How do you maintain such an elaborate plait, Shadowheart? The craftsmanship is impressive.
Now that you mention it, I can't remember who taught me. Another memory lost, perhaps.
Still, if you let me watch your technique, I might learn it from you.
Maybe, if you keep a respectable distance.
Need something? I would, but you have so many friends already. Well, in that case, I'm all yours.
Father, they will die for you. Soldier? Looks like your troops all trooped up. You'll need to send someone packing if you want me to join. Now we're talking. Something over there.
Something over there.
She's never quiet.
Transforming into a mind flayer might have its perks. At least then I could float over this muck.
Not one for roughing it, I see.
That might be worth a look.
Wallowing in filth is for pigs and children, my dear.
Pigs, children, and people with a little bit of grit.
Harass every old woman you meet.
Just tell us where she is. We don't want any trouble.
But you're bloody getting some if you don't fess up.
Lads, for the love of all that is holy, I've never clapped eyes on your poor sister.
Drop the act, hag. You was the last to see Mayrina.
Just let her go. Please.
You there? Please, I don't know what's come over these boys. I just want to go home.
The old woman's face creases with false concern. You realize she's lying about seeing this girl, Mayrina.
Stop this! We won't ask again!
Bollocks! You were supposed to rush to my defense, love. Fat lot of good you are. Some advice? You ever darken my door, you'd best have that head bowed and an apology at the ready. Bye-bye now.
Bloody hells. She just disappeared. Ain't seen nothing like that before.
She could shoot fireworks out of her backside for all I care. The hag has Rena.
It's our sister, Mayrina. She's... well... she was in a bad way after her husband died.
Started saying weird things, like how she was gonna bring him back.
Next thing, she's gone looking for the hag. Of all the stupid things to do. And we haven't seen her since. And no good ever came from dealing with a hag.
None of this matters, all right? We need to get her back, and fast! I don't remember bloody asking you.
Hold on, Joel. Let her talk. What would you suggest?
Are you joking? I ain't got a clue who you are. No way I'm leaving Rena to you.
But, Joel...
Not a chance. We're getting her back on our own. Now, come on.
Might be useful.
A chill runs up your spine. You feel like you're being watched. murderous glare of a redcap, a fey creature known for its bloodlust, greets you. That noise. Is the creature pretending to be a sheep?
The brothers. I guess they didn't find their sister.
Be ready. Whoever or whatever did this could be close.
Again? This creature doesn't realize you can see its true form.
Everything is clear.
Be wary. This place is trapped. Blood everywhere. This camp was ambushed. this much!
Wretched thing. Pull yourself together.
Nothing important is ever easy.
Taking my time in the shadows.
Best be on my way.
Hungry for the slaughter.
Sometimes the only way out is through. What do I have to lose?
Won't work. Can't even catch my breath.
What now?
My little trick.
This feels good.
Again!
Behold, the dance of death!
You won't be hurting for long.
Take Kuro.
Nothing will stand in my way.
Try something else.
What's it gonna take? Easy.
There's blood in the air.
They're dying for me! All of them.
No choice but to keep going.
still on my feet. Well, so much for peace.
Can't even catch my breath.
That's a marked tree. Maybe the one from Korga's letter.
Better than nothing.
That might be worth a look.
Intestines throb. Blood whispers. Wretched thing. Pull yourself together.
Speak. Make space, and my might is yours. Well chosen.
All's well that ends. Oh, not as bad as it could have.
All is ash and meat.
I have such a headache.
Feel if you must, Astarion. But give me so much as a hungry look, and I'll drive a stake through your heart.
I do so very like spicy food.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
The rat has hardly left Korga's side. A distant thought claws at your mind, then slips into view. Korga's rats might not be simple familiars, but shape-shifted shadow druids. The creature's whiskers go still for a moment before resuming their nervous chitter. The rat is otherwise silent in the face of your accusation.
No time to rest.
Why are you here? I sent you to Zevlor. What?
That damn nose of yours has gone poking in our business.
Mistress Olladin, I can explain.
Shh. No need. It couldn't be helped.
Korga! What is the meaning of this?
You think yourself quite the spy, don't you? Go on, tell him.
A shadow druid? Korga, have you lost your mind?
You and Elsin welcome untouchables to your midst. You defile the grove for the sake of harmony.
Olladin speaks truth. Who among you disagrees? Who would see this grove in ruin?
The choice is made. Korga, burn the tainted away. Start with the snitch.
As you say, Olladin. Oh, then come get it!
Impero.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
Another fight. Let's go. On my way.
Shall we cut and run? No escape.
Time to strike. Let my name be known.
That nearly ended me.
Now.
Securo.
Hope this ends well. Have to keep going.
I am fury. I am death.
Never a dull moment.
Very well.
Victory awaits.
Let's try to survive, hmm?
Yes.
Impero Civi!
Swift as my feet can carry me.
I will ascend.
Where do I go from here?
Feel that one later.
What to do? The wolf focuses on you, calmed in your presence.
To think Korga had turned to the ways of shadow. Her corruption ran so deep. Yet for her to die like this, under the Tree Father's gaze, perhaps it is justice. If only justice soothed my heart. A grove drenched in blood is no sanctuary at all.
Mutilate them.
Oh, my savior. I wish you could have visited in better times.
I'm done. I can't wait to sleep.
Action, not reaction.
Just so.
Empty.
Can't even enjoy a drink in peace. Can't even enjoy a drink in peace.
How delicious. At least things have stayed interesting.
I got stuff if you got coin. Get moving.
Oi! Who took the innkeep's ring? It was for sale!
These ain't good for much, but they make tasty
Still breathing, despite everything.
Speak. Speak. Chook. You believe you can survive without me? As you say, do not keep me waiting.
A curious ornate box. Its many sides are engraved with indecipherable glyphs. No openings you can see, yet you sense something inside it.
What a pretty thing. I imagine it's dangerous. Most pretty things are.
The box doesn't yield.
Perhaps it needs a magic word. Try please or sledgehammer. Looks like your toy has other ideas. I think you're stuck with it.
Keep drinking. You lot spend all your food stuff.
Must lug my guts through this hell.
You know, I've been catching myself smiling more lately. I think that's your fault. All right, some company wouldn't hurt on the road, especially if there's trouble.
You carry a Githyanki relic. I will have an explanation. Or your head.
Walk away. Now. I won't warn you again.
That artifact is an heirloom of my people. Likely she spilled Githyanki blood in order to steal it. This cannot stand.
Heirloom? Plunder from some conquered realm, more like. This artifact is the only thing keeping us from becoming slaves to our parasites. Be glad I have it. I doubt this one's wits will be any sharper by then.
I do not wish to spill blood here. Come daylight, we will find a place to end this.
Fine. You can accept you're wrong, or we'll be rid of you permanently. Either way, I win. You had every chance to look the other way, but here we are. You chose this.
Spare me the justifications, coward.
If anyone asks, I'll say you were transforming. Don't expect to be mourned. She's a liability. It's the artifact we need, not her.
Let me up, and I'll show you.
Can I do that, Lae'zel? Can I turn my back on you?
Never. Thieves aren't afforded such luxury.
Loosen the grip on your pride for one blasted moment, won't you? We needn't be enemies. There's plenty of those to go around already.
What would you have? That we be friends?
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. But imagine what we might achieve if we channeled some of that hostility back at our real foes, instead of each other. They wouldn't stand a chance.
All is ash and meat.
I'll say one thing for our troop. We're not short on drama. I'm glad Shadowheart and Lae'zel settled their differences peacefully. Eventually.
I hope that's the end of this silly quarrel. They'll have no energy for battling our enemies if Lae'zel and Shadowheart are too busy squabbling among themselves.
Speak. It is over where I am concerned. I will not be bearing the burden of the half-elf's deceit. She was the source of strife. I was the end. I suggest you turn your eye of judgment to her.
Oh, I really thought Shadowheart and Lae'zel might fight to the death over that artifact. A pity. It would have made for a fine night's entertainment.
Very glad Shadowheart and Lae'zel settled things without letting any blood. I would have enjoyed the spectacle, but not losing either one of those lunatics. I'm just happy to know someone can do something about this little situation. Thought I was alone, but I'm not, am I? With your help, and Damon's, I might be able to get a little more control over this thing. None too soon, either. It's starting to wear me out a bit.
once familiar ally, now apparently not all there.
You know, I've been catching myself smiling more lately. I think that's your fault.
We aren't dear friends now, if that's what you're asking. But I trust we can all sleep a little more soundly in camp now. Relax. We'll kiss and make up on our own time. Someone prodding at a newly opened wound doesn't help matters.
People will start talking with all the time we spend together.
How many die today? How many die tomorrow?
Amicus animalis.
Still alive. So that's progress.
How can I help? I'd be delighted, though someone else will need to watch the cook pot, of course. Back in the thick of things at last. Oh, how exciting!
Your desire.
Where am I? What's going on?
Nothing beats the taste of stolen beer.
Can't give up now.
Let's get going.
So, Shadowheart. Such a name implies yours is a difficult heart to find.
It's not that hard to find. Perhaps any difficulty is more telling of you, Gale.
I'm told the druids have stopped their damned chanting. What happened? Truly, I'm sorry it had to come to this, but she left us with no choice. Thank you. We still have the goblins to contend with, but you've given us time to prepare. I need to ensure my people make the most of it. But here, left over from my soldiering days, it's sparse thanks for what you've done for us. And I'm afraid I have more yet to ask. You've bought us some time here, but the goblins are still massing out there. We'd need an army of our own to escort us safely to Baldur's Gate. And while I don't doubt your abilities, you're no army. There may be a way, though. Goblins are ill-disciplined. It's unlike them to organize so cleverly. Somebody must be leading them, bringing discipline to their ranks. Take out that leadership, and they'll scatter. It's no small thing to ask, but I've seen you fight. You're equal to the task. Everyone in this camp depends on it. Thank you. We'll be ready to leave as soon as you give word.
The watch or the flame? When we get to Baldur's Gate, where are we enlisting?
I'm done, soldier.
Exposed now.
Keep it together.
We'll get there.
I had a feeling you'd be back. Mercon says you got him out of a tight spot with some harpies. Gotta say, I'm impressed. We're saving up for a better hideout when we get to Baldur's Gate. Why? You planning on telling me stealing is wrong? Didn't need your permission, but fine. Well, it's been a pleasure. You know the way out. We're going to own that town.
Any questions, John?
This is no fortress, we're warriors.
The bear is preoccupied with a shiny pebble. Your presence goes unnoticed.
Geni culamur in umbra.
Did I say that out loud? We've been chanting for days. I need some rest.
To think we almost finished the ritual. I felt honored when I was chosen to participate. Now I feel guilty I didn't object.
It can rot for all I care. The sooner we can safely leave this.
Koga was right. We must put ourselves first. She's dead because of your meddling.
Well, at least the sun is nice. You should try it. Lay down and bask in its warmth.
Now they're done messing about with rituals, maybe them lot can make themselves useful.
Looks like the druids have eased off some. Small mercies.
This place ain't so special. Why were the druids so protective of it?
We've ceased our ritual, but that's not an invitation for you to do as you please. Be respectful of this place.
No! Where is it? I'll put the coin right here.
The grove isn't safe. Not anymore.
The Rite of Thorns has ceased. It seems you will be allowed to stay, but behave.
Koga lied to us. She betrayed us. She was a blight on the grove. You were right to put her down.
I know you had to stop her, but Korgar was just trying to protect us. What are we going to do now? She's gone, Master Halsin's missing. We're exposed.
I knew Korga was desperate, but I never imagined she'd get Cloakwood involved. And it cost her her life. What a waste. I could have forgiven her scheming. But the child... She meant to kill that poor girl. There's no coming back from that.
Wretched thing. Pull yourself together. intestines throb. Blood whispers.
Well, hello. What can I do for you? Well, obviously I would. But you have so many followers already. I wouldn't want to crowd you. In that case, I'd be happy to tag along.
All right, what now?
I had a feeling you'd be back. Thanks. See you in Baldur's Gate, I hope. Now scram, before I get emotional. Not long until we leave now. I'm gonna be like you someday, killing all the scary monsters.
Do vampires actually drink blood out of goblets like in the storybooks? Doesn't seem very fresh.
Straight from the neck is preferred, but goblets are used in mortal company. They save on awkwardness. We could share a drink some night, if you're curious. A nice red wine in your goblet, of course.
Very kind of you. But I'm saving my best bottle for someone already.
Goblins are such vile little parasites.
Given your own nature, are you really the one to judge?
No one stopped me yet.
minute, Fight. That's nothing. This is gonna be my night. One more round. How many did you have? How many did you have? 5. That's nothing. This is gonna be my night. 10. How many did you have? 5.
No go inside. Inside. Boring.
Bloody racket.
Oh, come on now. They're just having a bit of fun.
Aye, so much fun.
Solid
that those
business.
thieves almost got past.
We got 'em though, eh? And once the whelp starts singing, we'll know who sent them.
Oi! Ain't no party in here. We're doing the Absolute's work. State your business. Now.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority. A shadow swims across your vision, and a familiar voice tells you to be calm. You are loved.
Oh, beg your pardon. You must be here to join the other true souls. Please, go right ahead. Well, because that's what you are, innit? One of them as hears our thoughts. And the voice of the Absolute. Like Priestess Gut and Boss Ragslin. Gods, we even got a drow now. The Absolute is gathering us all together. For something big, I reckon. Bloody
Seluna. As if mingling with a horde of goblins wasn't bad enough. Let's do what we have to do, then get out of here. Good. I wasn't intending to.
Might be we'll pay him a visit in return. That'll be some real fun. Forgive my tone just now, true soul. Had a few intruders a while back. Just being careful.
Oh, I thought you was my replacement. But no. I bet Merg has drunk herself stupid.
Aye, so much fun that those past.
We got 'em now, eh? And once the whelp starts singing, who sent 'em?
Aye, might be we'll pay him a visit in return. That'll be real.
Being boozing won't make the branding go any easier. I tried.
Bloody racket.
Oh, come on now. Having a bit of fun.
Aye, so much fun that those thieves almost got past.
We got 'em now, eh?
Something over there.
Once the whelp starts singing,
I'm way too big.
Aye, might be we'll pay him a visit.
This ain't the party, mate. No fooling around. Get back down.
Meat sizzling. Can't tell if it's the branding or the party. Making me bloody hungry either way.
It's good you ain't causing trouble. Boss means business now he's got the absolute in his ear.
Oh, come on now. They're just having a bit of fun.
Aye, so much fun. We'll pay him a visit. That'll be some real fun.
More vile idolatry. Makes my stomach turn. For once, the goblins' decorations are an improvement.
Then I'll hear her voice.
Your brain to bits. Look at those feet, on.
Ain't polite to stare, Wormwort. If you ain't got the guts to get branded, clear off. Ain't just a mark on the flesh, it's magic. Only them what follows the Absolute can see it. Lets us know you're on our side. That way, nobody will mess with ya. Priestess will sort you out. Only thing she likes more than praying is burning folk.
Smells like burnt flesh in here.
How you doing?
None of you are worthy. Such a disappointment.
How do we get closer to her?
Do what us true souls command. Spill the blood of non-believers.
You here to get branded too? Priestess reckons we should get marked up before the next raid. Make sure whoever we're sticking it to knows we're doing it for the Absolute.
But you're not ready to become true.
Look at this. That's God's mark. Don't push us around anymore. Look at this. Priestess gut burned me good.
Absolute's looking out for me now.
How you doing?
Leave me alone. I ain't got time for chatter.
That the jingle of coin I hear? You've timed it well, my friend. Already turned quite the profit today, so I'm feeling generous. You joking? Goblins sell the best prisoners. Cheap, quiet, and eager to be elsewhere. Till this crowd converted and started sending their captives to Moonrise Towers, at least. No complaints, mind. I just sold enough smoke powder to cover the loss 10 times over. Oh, dry your eyes, ill-mater. It's me or a goblin cookpot. I know which I'd choose. Now, much obliged for the chat, but I'm here to trade. Pleasure.
Wouldn't go in there. Lest you fancy blowing your bones all the way to Baldur's Gate.
Nothing for you in there, mate.
I'm way too big.
Still in control. Just.
Follow my teaching. Follow Ragsling's orders.
At least give me a sword! We want you dead, you dub knuckle. Not dead and heroic. Get down there and stop complaining! Another outsider come to see the boss? Mind your manners now, or he'll throw you in the pit. This ain't the party, pal. We're working here.
If I were you, I'd get me arse back to the party before somebody put me to work. Don't get too comfortable, you horrible sacks of muck. Drow might need us any time.
Ain't been comfortable since we've been here. I miss the swamp. Proper nice that swamp was.
If you're close enough to talk with me, then you're too damn close.
Liable, Haslin. I'm liable to smash your face if you go casting.
Longing for small spaces, stone walls hugging close, confining. There is a light here, in the tight space beneath the floor. Secret things that shine.
Boss Ragslin weren't lying when he said anyone could join the Absolute's ranks. Keep moving, lest you're wanting a clubbing and drubbing. The Absolute's might on our side. Someone speaks against her, just stick 'em like a pig. With that kind of slander, I'll slice off their fingers and fry 'em for supper. I just love a good finger fry.
You're either with the Absolute or against her. Ain't no in between.
Something's on my mind.
Praise his ever-bleeding axe. Praise his throne of flaming iron.
Praise Maglobiet.
You know Maglobiet, a tyrannical deity who treats his goblinoid followers as slaves.
Trying to interrupt my prayers? Scared of a real god? You're as goomless as the rest of them. Oh, that's rich. A free world? And how come I'm locked up like a bloody elf? I'll tell you why. 'Cause I'm loyal to Maglobiet. 'Cause I ain't having my head turned by some upstart god. They like feasting, fighting, and fornicating. Who doesn't? Absolute gives them that. Gotta know your place in the world, though. Maglobiet's kept us in line. That's what a god's supposed to do.
Let's move.
Trap.
Shh. Let's hope this gives us some answers.
Silence. You'll interrupt the ritual.
Yes, absolute. Ranto!
Back off.
Shugan al Shukok, Otashokek Dos! I command you, corpse. Speak. Reveal truth to the absolute. Nothing. Must be reading it wrong. Shugan al Shukok.
The hobgoblin turns to you, and the parasite squirms in your skull.
Dragonborn.
You taste the ale on his tongue and the bile in his soul. The visions cloud your inner eye for a brief moment once again. You see the hobgoblin bowing before the armored elf you'd glimpsed before. The elf speaks of the hunt for a great weapon and the rewards that will go to whoever finds it. The hobgoblin's eyes gleam hungrily.
Guess it doesn't matter what you are. You're a true soul. And that's good enough for me.
He doesn't speak his next words, yet they still rattle your skull from within.
You ever talk to a dead squid? Now's your chance.
This mind flayer's build is smaller, its garb plainer. A fearsome creature even in death, but not the one that tormented you. Yet it too roamed the Nautiloid. It would have seen you, known you.
Absolute says the dead squiddy had a weapon. I reckon the killer nabbed it and scooted off to that looter camp. We find who killed it, and we find who took that weapon. So settle in.
You feel Shadowheart's anxiety. The weapon the Absolute seeks. It's the artifact that she carries. The same one that protected you as you entered the goblin camp. Her mind focuses. Their suspicion cannot be aroused. They cannot discover that the weapon they seek is within their grasp. You choke on black smoke as the hobgoblin bellows his incantation.
I command you, corpse, speak and say sooth. Lucan ok al koldek shulko kank.
The hideous corpse rises, tentacles writhing. Your heart seizes, and questioning the creature might recognize you as its killer. Raxlin's mind reels, then calms. He will speak as you command. With Raxlin's voice, you ask.
What did the killer want?
Raxlin scowls, shocked by his own words, and a jolt shoots through your skull. The creature speaks in visions. A swarm of Githyanki dragon riders, silver blades held high, control panels melting, flesh pods spilled open.
Get on the hunt. They know something.
He is suspicious, confused by the question that fell from his lips. You proceed carefully.
Why were the Gith chasing that ship?
You see dark tunnels lit by noxious pools of brine. The darkness spreads through the earth. The sky splits open and nautiloids pour out of a void that consumes the stars.
What in the...
Suspicion floods Raxlin's mind. Your brain howls as you force a final query into his throat.
Who killed you?
Another vision consumes you. A memory seen through the creature's soul-dead eyes. You see a clawed hand open a holding pod, devoid of flesh, only darkness.
Oh, come on!
The corpse collapses, silent once more.
No, no! I'm not done!
Irritation eclipses his suspicions, and Raxlin's mind rests.
Riddles, all of it, and nothing to show for the trouble but rotting squid meat. No answers, no killer, and no damned weapon. The damned Drow was right. Can't let her get all the glory. Seems I ain't done with you. Report to the Drow. Minthara's the name. She's mounting an attack on that blasted grove. Tell her you'll join her. Praise the Absolute.
No prizes for guessing what this weapon thereafter really is. The artifact.
If that's the case, we've got more problems than just the worms in our heads.
Shove off, mongrel! Ain't looking for
Unless you're the Absolute themself, I'd leave Raxlin alone. He ain't in no mood for nothing.
Boss!
You look like you got somewhere to be, so why ain't you...
Draw Raxlin's a true soul. Oh, look at him, eh?
Yeah. You fertilize the fields with the dead. Rivers and streams will flow with their blood. Their cities will be razed to the ground. And they'll know she is is absolute! Not the time for it, woman! The Absolute
No one back home
honors
will
you
ever believe
and
this.
slays her enemies. She'll fertilize the fields with the dead. What you needing now? The Absolute's got room for everyone, long as you don't defy her. And nobody's that stupid. If the Absolute says to take orders from a drow, then we toe the mark. No questions. You look spiffy to me. What do you need a healer for? Well, let me know when you find one. Priestess Gut's better at causing pain than curing it.
I wouldn't dawdle if I were you. I doubt true soul Minthara has much patience left. That was intense. I wouldn't want to bump into that thing while it was still alive. Of course. The Absolute protects us now. But still.
A scrying eye. Best not do anything suspicious while it's watching.
What are they delaying? Can't we just swarm the forest?
The prisoner can keep his tongue.
What you staring at? Move along, ugly! Get your eye off
The eye's glassy black surface reflects your gaze. As you gaze deeper, you feel a focus, an intent. You sense no reaction from the unblinking eye.
What they do ain't exactly fighting. All they gotta do is light up a powder and... How about I start following you, eh? How'd you like that? Dying's the only thing they're good at.
Sorry to bother.
You look like you could kick the ass of half the scrubs in here. Bunch of drunken layabouts. No me, though. I'm hard as they come. And I'm itching for another fight. Drow's studying the war map. Trying to figure it out. You should talk to her. Get the killing started quicker.
Raiders are just waiting for the word, mistress. We're ready for anything.
And the prisoner?
We're still working on him.
Esmer will talk. Your ladyship. Spike always makes him talk.
If he doesn't, I'll cut out his tongue.
If he don't have a tongue, he can't tell us nothing.
The prisoner can keep his tongue. Its spikes I'll be removing.
Your scouting party has not returned, and half of the intruders escaped your guards.
Sorry, mistress. We mucked up.
Until their sanctuary is found, I will take something precious from you every hour that passes. A trinket, a tongue, a limb.
I ain't no use without my limbs. The lads'll make the prisoner squeal soon enough, I swear.
Silence now, creature, or I will silence you forever.
As she turns to you, her thoughts mingle with yours. A cold hand caressing your brain. The chamber melts away to reveal a dark, endless nowhere. In it, you see a vision. The drow listens as a pale-eyed young woman whispers in her ear. One of those the voice spoke of. One of the chosen. The vision fades away.
A true soul in such a grotesque form. The Absolute has a place in her heart even for Dathir. Her heart is more generous than mine. Join my hunt, fairy, and obey me. This tribe is mine to command. If you have business here, then you report to me. You will join my hunt. They are servants of the Absolute. In sufficient numbers, they are an effective force. Expendable and willing. But they do not have the wits to lead this hunt with me. Do you? Worshippers of a false god. Their existence is an insult to the Absolute's claim on this region. There is a weapon the Absolute seeks. I'm sure those wretches have it hidden away there. We will find it amongst the dead and the ashes.
Her excitement is palpable. She lingers on thoughts of victory, of unbelievers' blood spilled, and of the weapon. She will seize it. In the Absolute's name.
The thief, whimpering in our dungeon, tried to flee to their sanctuary. We will continue to remove parts of him until he tells us exactly where it is. He's been resilient, but he'll talk.
She is seeking the grove you visited. Already you feel her mind closing around yours.
Speak, true soul. The hunt must begin soon. Excellent. Be sure not to kill him before he talks.
Souls are infected like us. Why do they think they're talking to a god?
What are we waiting for? Spears are sharp. The lads are all riled up and ready.
You have already failed me once. And now you dare.
Can't give up now.
Don't go bothering my pigeon. He's mine. Keep him safe.
Listen to him coo. Till I gets hungry or some such. What's it to ya? Then catch one on your own.
The mark glows, but you feel nothing in response. Your illithid power is beyond reach until you rest.
Take him for a joke, why don't ya? And don't let the lads snatch him up. No, tell him what they'll do to him. Bring him back when he's all tuckered out. Here's the key. Pigeon's all yours.
My friend, we can speak freely. I'm in no hurry to take my turn on that spit out front. Perhaps you'd be so kind as to unlock this cage? Of course not. As compensation, I can assure you the tale of your heroism will live on forever. Then please, a favor. Notable figure, too. Notable figure. You may not recognize me in these dire straits, but my name is Volothamp Gedharm, realm-renowned author, auteur, and tastemaker. Open this cell, and I'll never forget the kindness. I don't need a promise, my friend. Only an honest attempt. Please do consider it.
Never a dull moment.
Look at this! I'm quite saved! A joy to see a familiar face in such a precarious setting. I guarantee the story of your daring rescue of my person will live on for eons. I intend to do just that. A trusty invisibility potion goes a long way in a place like this. We mustn't tarry, but I'd hate for our friendship to end here. Please, won't you meet me once we've both slipped the goblin yoke? Smashing! Soon, my friend. Soon we can share a flagon of something liquid and a tale of daring do. I'll slip away when the coast is clear. See you soon, my friend. I simply can't wait to pick your brain!
Look at this! Priestess gut burned me good.
Greetings, child. I've met few aside from goblins here.
You recognize the Scourge. This man is a follower of Leviatha, goddess of pain.
Ah. Are you also here to assist with the prisoner? I was invited to teach them some of my techniques. I live for pain and its intricacies, you see. But alas, these goblins seem to thrive on the crude and primitive. Pain without purpose is a terrible thing. Wouldn't you agree? I realize this looks strange, but I assure you, it is a most intimate form of worship. You see, pain is a loving thing, but trying to explain it to these goblins has proven. Forgive me, but that look in your eyes, something terrible has happened to you. Do not be ashamed, child. What I see in your eyes, in your soul, is only natural. We've all suffered in these dark times. It is little wonder you bear scars of pain and anguish. Please, let me alleviate this pain. As the Maiden of Pain, the goddess Leviatha teaches us, through penance, administered by my skilled hand. My work can grant peace and serenity, the likes of which few experience. It will be worth it. I promise.
I must see this. Don't you dare say no.
Oh, I have something exquisite in mind. Both Leviatha and I are interested in how you handle pain, dear one. And should you delight her, you will most assuredly receive her most gracious blessing. Trust me. Simply face the wall, and we can begin. Dear one.
Father, they will die for you.
Yes. This will do nicely. The pain you suffer will cleanse you. Do not fight it. You want more? As you wish, dear one.
Would you have joined up with her if you'd known she'd be indulging in this sort of thing, Astarion?
I mean, I had my hopes.
Wonderful. Just wonderful.
Wonderful. You want more? I'll give it to you.
My. Who knew our friend had so much blood in them?
Try not to lick your lips as you say that.
That's it! Welcome the pain. Let it become part of you. I hope that's a promise, dear one. Sweet child, you bore the pain like a true believer. I could feel Loviatar's pleasure with every sting of my scourge. I am proud to have served you this penance. You're starting to sound like the goddess herself, dear one. Loviatar herself found your performance inspiring. She has deemed you worthy of her blessing. And on a personal note, thank you. That was positively divine.
Oh, looks like that's going to bruise.
Well, whatever you're into.
That was not what I expected to see today.
Yes, I must try this technique. Or perhaps this one.
What to do?
Poor lad. I could give you peace, you know. But no. You gotta keep silent, don't you? Where do they flee to, you stubborn rat?
Please, stop!
Here to see your friend, have ya? Come and join him if you like.
Say we'll take over. His work is sloppy. He'll kill the prisoner too quickly.
The mark glows, but you feel nothing in response. Your illithid power is beyond reach until you rest.
The man on it's a bit short, though. Don't you think he could be longer? The git snuck in here with his mates, looking for some forgotten thing. Said they ran to some kind of grove. He doesn't want to tell us where it is, but he can't resist forever. What? A drow think I can't do my job? Oh, go on. Let's see how hard you can make him scream.
No! Please!
Face the prisoner. Consider the implements provided. Then... The stench of charred flesh wafts over you.
Stop! Please! Stop this!
I don't know why, but you are really good at this. You never want this perfect moment to come to an end.
What? You fool!
Still breathing, despite everything. Light on my feet.
Time to press ahead.
Can't give up. On the move.
Let's have some fun.
Still breathing, despite everything.
No, no! Please! Oh, don't hurt me! You are? I need to get out of here.
The lock clicks and opens.
Thank you. I better go before they catch us. I should be able to make it to the Grove on my own. They need to know they're in danger. Halsin? I don't know. He changed into a bear, but
I lost sight of him. I don't know if he's still alive. The grove. To the east. They wanted to know where we came from. They'll kill everyone. Please, I need to warn them. Yes. It should be here somewhere. They said there was a hidden passage underneath this temple. The place was supposed to be abandoned, but when we arrived,
Whatever it takes.
Better.
Stay idle.
Everything is clear.
How many raiders do we have?
Plenty of lashers, loads of hunters, and a few pariahs to carry the powder kegs.
These pariahs, they're prepared to fight for the Absolute? I do not have time for interruptions from underlings.
As she turns to you, her thoughts mingle with yours. A cold hand caressing your brain. The chamber melts away to reveal a dark, endless nowhere. In it, you see a vision. The drow listens as a pale-eyed young woman whispers in her ear. One of those the voice spoke of. One of the chosen. The vision fades away.
A true soul? Praise be. Are you here to join my hunt? Worshippers of a false god. Their existence is an insult to the Absolute's claim on this region. There is a weapon the Absolute seeks. I'm sure those wretches have it hidden away there. We will find it amongst the dead and the ashes.
Her excitement is palpable. She lingers on thoughts of victory, of unbelievers' blood spilled, and of the weapon. She will seize it, in the Absolute's name.
The thief, whimpering in our dungeon, tried to flee to their sanctuary. We will continue to remove parts of him until he tells us exactly where it is. He's been resilient, but he'll talk. Tell me what you know. The Absolute will reward us with such power if we find this place. Fool! You have fallen for his lies. We know that area well. There is nothing hidden there. We will have to do this the hard way. Scour the area and hunt them down, then report back to me.
Still ain't talking. Tell them to stop cutting him. Spike always makes him talk.
Blood whispers. If he doesn't, I'll cut out his tongue.
If he don't have a tongue,
report. And make it quick. Organizing these creatures tests my patience. These creatures have failed me again. I will deal with those responsible later. Did he tell you where his friends are hiding before he fled? Perhaps. But your thoughts are troubled. Show me everything you have seen.
Her mind enters yours, a splinter of ice piercing your memories. Tiefling faces flicker into view as she attempts to learn the grove's location.
Confused. Do what you must to clear it.
What are we waiting for? Spears are sharp. The lads are all riled up and ready.
You have already failed me once. And now you dare to question me.
I didn't mean nothing by it.
End the latter to save the former.
Unless you like big, bristling, hairy legs, I wouldn't go down there, mate. That's the spider pit.
Dunno what the Absolute wants with your kind. She's already got us.
Yes, my desire. Closer, my sweet. I will wrap you and bind you and bite you and eat you. delicious? I do not know. But cruel and sharp, yes. Bindable and wrappable and biteable, yes. You must open the door.
I don't think there'll be any more trouble between Lae'zel and I, if you were wondering. We can all sleep easier now. Well, apart from all the rest.
You have an interesting definition of friendly, but yes.
Looking ahead.
Hey, soldier. Looks like your troops all trooped up. You'll need to send someone packing if you want me to join. Let's hop. Wanna dance?
The goblins still infest the roads. As long as their leaders live, Zevlor's people are trapped. Sorry, but there's no room for me. Ready and willing. The pride of the gate.
What a charmer.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
I was hoping you'd come by.
Everything is clear. Where am I? What's going on? How many die today? How many die tomorrow?
I have such a headache.
Never a dull moment.
All is ash and meat.
Now here's somebody special. The Absolute has touched you, hasn't she? Priestess Gut needs to touch you too. Hold out your arm so I can mark your flesh.
A priestess. One of the leaders, no doubt about it. Let's make her squeal.
What's that? Tell your friend to keep quiet, or he'll lose his good eye. Ready for the fire, are ya? Shows our devotion to the Absolute. These maggots see how strong we are with her guidance. Whole camp will be branded soon, and you should be too. You ready? Brace yourself. This'll sting. Hold still.
As pain muddles your thoughts, your minds become entangled. A familiar sensation. She too carries a parasite. Darkness seems to swallow the temple, leaving you with a vision of the goblin priestess receiving instruction from a handsome young man, one of the chosen. The vision dissolves away. You stand before the goblin priestess in the temple once again. Her faith floods into you, a tide of shuddering ecstasy. Her tadpole nestles within that mania, secure, hidden.
I feel you in there, digging around. Works both ways. And I saw some weird shadows swimming around in your head just now. Maybe I can help with that. Us true souls gotta look out for one another. Of course. Don't want this rabble interfering with true soul business. Let's go to my chapel.
Oi! Priestess, we want the mark.
Yeah, ain't we good enough for the Absolute?
Hey, soldier.
The Blade of Frontiers at your calling.
Come here. I ain't waiting around. Ready to clear your head? Whatever the Absolute tells me to. Don't worry, she loves you. I can tell. Don't want a crowd of gawpers. Everybody else needs to leave.
Everything is clear.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Ready to clear your head? Smart. All you need to do is open yourself to the Absolute. And I'll do the rest.
Psionic feelers creep across your mind like a pickpocket's fingers seeking flaws in fabric. Sifting deeper, she sees the mind flayer holding a wriggling tadpole to your eye. And then the vision lurches, and you are looking through her eyes as a tadpole squirms into her skull.
Helps! We need to fish that thing out before it eats any important parts of your brain. No. It's messing with your brain. You're seeing things, probably hearing voices too, yeah? Don't you worry. I've got everything I need to fix you. Might get a bit messy, though. You won't regret this. Being a true soul, you know the Absolute don't like to touch nothing unclean. So drink this. It'll purify ya. It's a liquid blessing. It'll cleanse you. And it tastes better than that rot gut at the party. Sweet dreams. I'll see your ugly mug on the other side. Wakey, wakey. Don't bother struggling. You ain't going nowhere. The Absolute wants to know all about that critter in your head. So start talking. Liar! We've both seen the monster that put it there, and I know what happens next. Stop trying to confuse me. You're a liar. Everything's clear since the Absolute chose me. You're the one that's broken. Do you even know who you are anymore? Maybe that's what the creature wants you to think. It's gonna start eating your flesh too, changing you. And eventually your skull will split and you'll cough up a mess of tentacles. You might have put up a fight in another life, freak. But not in this one. Not likely. You're forgetting one thing. I've got the Absolute to protect me. But you're on your own. Nothing more than a skin suit for that monster inside you. You're gonna be my new pet. A ferocious squiddy. All for myself.
You test the weight of the chains, looking for weak points.
Open your papers, freak. It's time. You should be sprouting tentacles by now. But you're still the same kind of ugly you always was. Disappointing not to have my own squiddy. But your giblets will make for a tasty supper.
Sorry. I may have left that a little late. No lasting damage, I hope? Gorilla Heartflame. At your service. You made quite an impression on my master. He sends his regards. The Honorable Raphael. He's terribly excited about you and your At this point, you're more interesting alive than dead. So here I am, your savior in times of need. Be a little more careful. That skin's valuable, and we won't always be watching.
This one is a true soul parasite. It can enhance you. You can absorb its potential. Open your mind to it. You already know how. Don't worry, you won't come to harm. I'll protect you.
Your mind swells as it subsumes everything the tadpole has to offer. Everything it was and everything it was destined to be. Pure potential. Pure power.
Good. You have grown your power and improved your chances of survival.
Free. For now.